There comes a dawn when you do not rise to seek anything, not answers, not memories, not the echo of a name you once carried in your chest. You rise simply because the soul has rested enough to begin again. Today was that dawn. The first light touched the dunes with a softness only the morning understands, a quiet, golden promise that nothing in life is meant to stay dark forever. I stood there, watching the horizon unfold, like a slow prayer, and I felt something shift. Inside me, not a breaking, not a longing, but a gentle settling of everything I once resisted. Oh, you, who once held the compass of my heart. I realize today that I no longer walk in the direction of your memory, not out of anger, not out of loss, but simply because my journey now leads elsewhere. The love that once tethered me has become a feather, light, soft, carried by the breeze, into a place where it no longer weighs, nor wounds. I breathe slowly, letting the morning wind wash over me. It carried no messages, no signs, only truth, a truth I finally felt ready to accept. Some endings do not close chapters, they open new worlds. The dunes ahead looked endless, yet inviting, not a path to fear, but a path to embrace. For the first time, forward no longer felt frightening. It felt right. Oh, you, who once lived in every heartbeat, your name no longer stirs storms within me. It arrives like a distant echo, a soft reminder of the person I once was. Gentle, but no longer defining. I touched the sand, warm beneath my palm, and I understood strength does not grow from holding on, but from learning when to release what the soul has outgrown. The sun rose higher, spilling light over every shadow I once mistook for destiny. And in that light, I saw myself clearly, not who I was, not who I lost, but who I have become, a heart rebuilt, a soul steady, a spirit unafraid. Oh, you, who once shaped my deepest emotions, know this, I hold nothing against you. Nothing for you, only peace, because you were a lesson in becoming, and I have finally become. I stepped forward, leaving a trail of fresh footprints across untouched sand. Each one felt like a quiet declaration, a promise to honor the path ahead more than the path behind. And as I walked, the world around me seemed new. Not because it changed, but because I finally did. Today, I walk with a heart that no longer waits, no longer searches, no longer breaks. A heart that simply moves, free, open, and full of its own sunrise. There are nights when the world feels distant, yet your own soul feels closer than ever. Tonight was such a night where truth arrived quietly, like a traveler who had been on the road far too long. I sat beneath the calm sky, where the moon rested, in a cradle of silver clouds. Its light was faint, but steady, a reflection of what I had become. Not bright, not loud, not seeking attention, but steady. Oh, you, who once lived in the deepest corners of my heart. I no longer feel the pull of your memory. It exists, yes, but like a distant star, beautiful, untouchable, no longer guiding my way. Tonight, I felt something rare. Completion, not because I found what I searched for, but because I stopped searching for what was never meant to return. The dunes around me lay quiet and still, their shapes carved by countless winds, proof that even the strongest storms create new forms, not ruins. And I realized my heart was the same. Every ache, had shaped me. Every silence had refined me. Every unanswered prayer had guided me toward a version of myself I can finally recognize. Oh, you, who once awakened dreams in me, know this: I am no longer waiting for the story we never finished. Some books are meant to end mid-sentence, not because they were incomplete, but because their purpose was already fulfilled. I leaned back, letting the cool night wind brush past my face. It felt like a soft blessing, a reminder that life continues, even when the heart pauses. For the first time, I was not afraid of the path ahead. It stretched before me like an unwritten verse, a blank canvas where nothing was lost and everything was possible. I closed my eyes briefly, and within that darkness, I heard the most honest truth my heart has ever spoken. You are your own light. Not a borrowed glow, not a reflection, but a light born from endurance, shaped by patience, sharpened by pain, and polished by healing. And with that truth, the world around me seemed to shift, not brighter, but clearer, not louder, but truer. Oh, you, who once held my heart, I release you now, not with sorrow, but with grace. For your chapter led me here, to this night, this clarity, this peace. I rose from the sand, and the horizon looked different, not because it changed, but because I finally had. Tonight, I walk forward, not in hope, not in longing, but in light, my own.